Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best Warlock build for PvE. I wouldn't say the best, but this build's definitely top tier because there cannot be more than one best build. So there's something along the lines that's better than another build. Anyways, before we get into today's video, I would like to say if you guys can hit that like button, and if you're satisfied with this video, consider subscribing. Anyways, join my Discord. It's in the description below. It's really helpful, and anyone is welcome to join. We got lots of great people down there. Anyways, though, let's hop right in today's video. Alright, for this build, it's very personal. Weapons, I'm using Ignition's code, Akilos SMG, and Gallahorn. Now, obviously, I know I'm 1549, guys. You don't need to comment. Listen, I don't play Warlock at all. I'm a Titan Hunter main, okay, guys? We don't talk about that. So, if you guys want to see other types of builds for other classes, let me know in the comment section. But I got a lot of Warlock comments, so anyways, we'll get into that. For your super Well of Radiance, you need Well for this build. And then Healing Rift, Burst Glide, as well as Celestial Fire and Solar Grenade. I devise Solar Grenade, it works the best. Now, for aspects, Touch of Flame. Your Healing Solar Fireball and Fusion Grenades have enhanced functionality. Solar Grenade increases linear duration, periodic, and emits blobs of lava around its perimeter, so this helps your Solar Grenade a lot. And then Icarus Dash, or Heat Rise. I like Icarus Dash just for the movement. Now for fragments, you can do a lot of things here that are just preference. I personally like Ember of Signaling, and then I also really like Ember of Beams. This gives you better projectiles, and then Ember of Solence works as well. However, though, instead I would prefer to use something along the lines of Ember of Ashes, because this is going to help you with Scorch. And you can also use Final Blows with your Solar Super, causes targets ignite, so when you pop your Well of Radiance, you're going to have explosions, and that can chain a lot. For mods, for starters, take off any intellect mods. You don't need intellect. Put on resilience, guys. Resilience gives you a 40 to 50% damage resistance in PvP, or not PvP, PvE, which is really crucial. Now, depending on the weapons you're going to use, you're going to want to use ammo finders. I like to use GLs. Obviously, you're not going to go into a GM with a GL and stuff like that, but in this case, I'm using a rocket and a grenade launcher. Ignore if you can hear that in the background, guys. My apologies. Anyways, for the gauntlets, I personally love to use Grenade Kickstart. This helps really good. Now you can also put on a small mod. I believe that won't actually tank my discipline. No, it won't. Okay. So we have double grenade kickstart. This helps us chain our embers and stuff like that. And then for the chest plate, you're going to want Phoenix Protocol. Kills and assists you make while standing in your Well of Radiance return super energy. This is going to help you chain your well. This is really good for DPS, if you're trying to chain wells, if you're the only Warlock on your raid team, GM team, anything like that. And then depending on what you're going to use, you're going to want reserves. I'm using GL reserves as well as rocket launcher reserves, and that fills up all my slots there. And then for boots, you could use scavengers, but in my opinion, there's a lot better things. You could use better already. Your health begins to regenerate immediately after picking up an overpower. This does not stack though, unfortunately. So you could actually use something along the lines of a charge with light build here if you want. I'm going to use high energy fire, and then right here, you don't need mobility on a Warlock, guys. Take off Prowl for Friends. I'm sorry. And then you can use Outreach, and then you can put on Taking Charge. This will help you get charged with light. Higher energy fire makes charge with light give you a actual damage buff, but this build works really well. And just for proof, I want my light to actually be under light, so you guys can actually see how good this build actually works against endgame, content and stuff like that. So we're gonna go into the, actually let's switch it up. Let's go into something that's higher light, that's definitely up there, like recent. Just so you guys can get like an ideal concept of how this build is in endgames and stuff like that. But let's do a Nightfall, and let's go into, let's say this, 1570. I believe this is matchmaking, right? Yeah, 1570 is matchmaking. Am I wrong? Where would I see? Doesn't say it's not, so let's do Legend. Legend also, yeah, Legend's not matchmaking, so we're fine. Of course, though, guys, it's super crucial that, you have mods and stuff. I don't have Artifact on this character. Again, guys, I don't play Warlock. Cut me some slack before you guys blast me in the comments for not having the Artifact and being under light on Warlock. But this is just my personal build that I use on Warlock. If you guys want to sit on the video and rewatch any of this, feel more than welcome to. But this is my Icarus SMG roll, my Ignition's code. I got Combined Launch, Blinding Grenades, Lead from Gold and Vorpal. as well as taking spec. I got Akilos SMG. I have polygon rifling, Surf rounds, substance, vorpal, and I also use boss spec. And then I have Gallahorn. If you don't know how Gallahorn's acquired, it's through the dungeon Grasp of Avarice. If you guys want to know how to get that, I'll link a video in the description below for you guys. A lot of people already know how. But again, if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, please let me know regarding this. But again, looks like obviously matchmaking is off. So here we are, we're chilling, right? You know, obviously this is endgame content. Now, you know, I throw my nade and look at this. You see how these embers are chaining, and look, you see how like progressively all three of them are actually moving. This is gonna help us a lot. And obviously I'm not gonna, you know, keep you guys waited for like 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes, because of course you guys are gonna see how the build mainly works. But like, see how my embers are lingering and there's fire on the ground? This is actually because of the aspect that I have. This works really, really well. And keep in mind, you also get a lot more super energy with this chest plate equipped. This works really, really well, and it's super, super important. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about this build, suggestions to even improve it, because again, guys, I'm still working on improving my builds and stuff like that, because, you know, I play PvE to an extent, but not too much. But these are just my personal builds. I think that this has a top tier potential build. What do you guys think in the comments? Do you guys think there's anything I could change? Most importantly, though, what do you guys think? If you guys are also wondering what I have on my ghost shell, not that that really matters, I have blinding light as well as treasure hunter. If you guys don't have any of these weapons, you can also replace it with funnel web and the Dares of Eternity grenade launcher. That's also a great option if you're trying to run a GL. It won't make too much of a difference, in all honesty, guys. You don't gotta really worry about that, but most importantly, look at my nade here. I want to get this enemy really weak so I can throw my nade. See how it's actually affecting that ad enemy? It does a lot of damage. Like, it got him all the way down there. So that is ideally really, really weak. And your grenades last longer. But again, guys, like, top tier builds. And another thing is with the Akilos SMG. Obviously, when you break the element, that's why I like SMGs. It also does that little blast effect around, which is really, really nice to have. I would not advise using anything different though, because GLs with blending grenades and endgame content is really, really good to use. And most importantly, it's super easy to use, guys. Like, if you think GLs are hard, then, I mean, I'm not quite sure what to tell you. But again, wow, man. Okay, yeah, 1570. I'm 30 under light, and this build's still putting in work. Probably more. No, actually 20. My math is just awful right now, but I cannot count. Anyways, though, guys, most importantly, join our Discord. And if you guys have suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. Like always, guys, stay safe out there. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video or found it helpful. Most importantly, peace, Guardians. Have a great rest of your day.